A couple of days ago, a tweet in the Royale High community went very viral because this artist was using an AI generated image to try to get commissioned. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about that. Alright, hi, TT here, and today we are going to be talking about this artist using an AI generated reference photo to try to get commissions. Alright, so before the video starts, please make sure to like and subscribe and follow all of my socials. They will be linked in the description. Without further ado, let me get into the video now. Now the post in question is under the user of @Yumite on Twitter, and the post reads, "If anyone is looking for an artist for profile pictures, I'm opening reference. My art style is in a crayon type of look / coloring book look. Takes me a couple of hours at best." Yeah, it definitely takes you a couple hours at best, but we will get to that. Prices are either in Royale High, Diamonds, USD, or Robux. DMs are open. Now, before we even get into all of the quotes and all of the comments that people had to say about this, I just wanted to take a closer look at the actual artwork itself and compare it with the Royale High avatar that's standing right next to her to understand how and why this is actually AI. So if you guys do not know the difference between AI, basically AI gets a lot of things wrong with the human anatomy. So for example, if we are looking at the artwork that Yumi claims to have drawn over here, we can see that there are a lot of glaring issues that are wrong with it, and if you guys don't see it, I will be pointing it out, so follow along with me. So we are going straight to the hands. That was actually the first thing that I noticed with it. The hands on the left hand side, she only has 3 fingers, while on the right hand side she only has 4 fingers when you're supposed to have 5 fingers. But I guess the type of AI generating thing that she was using, trying to get the human anatomy right and based off of the photo itself. Either way, it's still really bad and it just does not get it right. And then we move a bit higher up and we see that the skirt has this little coral beading on either side of her waist. But if we look in the art that Yumi allegedly made, the AI registered that coral to be a golden lining and decided to just spread it across the entire waist instead of it just being coral. If we look at the fallen fae headpiece, there are only 2 beads of jewelling inside of the AI generated photo, when inside of the reference photo there are 3 beadings of the fallen fae jewelry. Oh, and even the eyebrows. If we look at the eyebrows inside of the Royale High photo, we can see that she has these little like pink little stubby eyebrows, and inside of the AI generated photo there are these black drawn on eyebrows instead of it just being stubby and pink. And we could even go down to her chest area with the bra, where inside of the Royale High reference she has a bra and a little mesh part at the bottom, but inside of the AI generated photo it's just meshed into one bra together. So I don't really think I need to go any further to express and explain why this is explicitly AI and why this is horrible. But as we are looking down at the comments, there are only about, oh no, there's only 1 comment here. Oh no, this poor person was like, "Hi, what drawing app do you use?" I think this person actually thought that Yumi drew this, and Yumi answered with, "I use Ibis Paint with multiple brushes / some sources of brushes are TikToks from other digital creators and the Prime membership." Now I don't even know what any of that means, but I'm pretty sure that was a pack of baloney. I don't think that even makes any sense. But any artists that understand what this means, please tell me if I was wrong or anything, because I really don't know anything. I just commission artists. I don't know the whole artist process, but I do know difference between AI and the difference between like actual art. One person that I genuinely do watch a lot of the time when it comes to like AI and like art and stuff like that is a YouTuber called Cat and Chat. She's general art coverage channel where she covers a lot of art related content on her YouTube channel, like art, drama, and like tracing drama and all that sort of stuff. I would suggest you guys take a watch because she is genuinely really interesting to watch, and a lot of her takes on the topic I genuinely do inspiration from how she says her opinions in her videos and try to like diverse them into my videos, try to formulate my opinions in a similar way that she does because I genuinely do look up to her. Now if we look at the actual post, we can see that there are actually 90 quotes. So a lot of people had a lot to say about this, so we are going to be reading some quotes right now. So the first quote that I wanted to mention was by a fellow moot and a fellow friend of mine under the user of Artistic Live on Twitter, and she says, "Hey babes, let's not use AI as it's harmful. Let's maybe watch some YouTube tutorials and pick up a goddamn pencil." Now if you may not know what are the harmfulness of AI and how it harms artists, basically if you were to go into a random AI generator and ask the AI to basically generate a profile picture to you, you would be basically spat out with a cyclops looking thing that does not look anatomically right. So basically what you just saw, which is what Yumi was like claiming to have drawn, is basically what AI would usually spit out to you in any single art style that you want. And a lot of AI throughout the past years have been getting more and more convincing to the point that AI is actually being trained off of other people's art styles to basically copy that art style and basically try to trick people into thinking that this is legitimately it. So you would see like random people on Twitter saying that, "Oh look, my commissions are open," and "Oh look, I'm selling my art you guys for this amount of diamonds or this amount of money or this amount of Robux for you guys to buy," and you may not know that this is actually AI just because of how good it looks. But this specific one does not look good at all. I really it looks horrible, and honestly stuff like this has put a lot of artists out of a job. People do draw for a living, people draw for fun, and having stuff like this exist is just really harmful. That's why a lot of people quoted this. Like so many people did not like this, and it's very obvious because as of right now, as I'm sitting here, there are over 160,000 views on this video alone, which clearly shows that a lot of people have seen this and not a lot of people had a lot to say about it. I think that's because the comments have been disabled. Honestly, I think that's because Yumi did not want any backlash, and before I say anything, please do not send any hate towards any parties involved. I know I should have said that earlier on in the video, but I just felt like saying it now because I know that a lot of people are not fans of AI and this type of thing needs to stop, you know. And basically you don't even need to spread hate because the people on Twitter are already doing their jobs quite well. So please do not send any hate to any parties involved. Just wanted to talk about this because I know that there are a lot of people that do want to commission high artists for some art, or maybe like a profile picture or something along the lines of that, and I just want to warn you guys that AI slop like this, please do not fall for AI slop like this. Is absolutely horrible. You can clearly tell that it's AI generated. Even if it may be good from a certain distance, that doesn't mean that when you zoom in and when you actually start to realize that it is AI, that you're going to be satisfied. It's mostly frowned upon. So to avoid this, just try to commission actual commission artists. You can find them in the Cesare Discord server. You can find them in the Royal High Art community on the Twitter communities. And yeah, I think that is all I have to say on that. So yeah, that is all I have to say on today's topic. If you guys have anything to add, please put it down in the comments. And yeah, that is all I have to say on today's video. If you guys like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see ya!